Hello? 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 Hey, how's it going? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome into the unofficial, official NCSA Trackmania ADL Season 3 Week 1 stream. I'm your host, Rabbi. We'll be hanging out tonight, watching the matches. Should be good. We'll be starting here in a couple of minutes. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, let's just go over a couple of things really quick. So if you guys don't know, there is 6 teams here, about 20 players deep for everyone. It's pretty sick. Huge teams. If we're looking at the rule book, there are going to be there are going to be one track for the first hour and then track number 2 for the second hour. So it'll be about a 2-hour show today. There's no point limit. We're going to be playing 25 rounds on each map. And there will be 4 different matches happening at every hour. We have the A tier, the B tier, the C, and D tier. And like I said, if you want to check out the settings, we'll be playing in rounds mode. We're going to play the one map for 25 rounds. Whoever wins. We'll go through the points accordingly. And there is a pretty quick timeout. 10 seconds on match A, 15 match B, 25 for C and D. So you definitely want to be able to finish every round, get your points in. We are just hanging out right now, waiting until the official rooms are posted. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm very excited. It'll be a good one today. The first map of the day is WeeRelix's Runaway SpeedFun map. A lot of grass, a lot of plastic, some reactor stuff happening. So very excited. It'll be good. Very curious to see how these teams line up. As you guys know, I wrote a blog for the draft. Now I'll have to write a blog for after match 1 now. So I'm very excited to see, how I ranked teams and to see how they ended up after week 1. It'll be very interesting. But how are you guys doing? You guys ready? If you guys want, I'll give you a sneak peek. Here you go. Have you ever seen so many people in the Discord? This is crazy. This is crazy. Everyone's here. Everyone's ready. I'm excited. It'll be a great time. A lot of people have put in some hours here to practice. A lot of mappers have worked hard to get their stuff through, and I'm very excited to see how it goes. As we just waiting here a little bit for the passwords to go out. Should be a good one today. Go ahead and flip it over. There we go. The admin is typing any second now. The matches will be hitting it off. Ready to go. Get my waiting emote in too. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. If you are following along in the Discord, the matches and their passwords have been posted. Everyone start joining up right meow. If you don't know, we're going to be in clubs, NCSA Trackmania, and there's our matches, A through D. Make sure you join the right one, and we'll be spectating a match D here. Once everyone gets in, we'll move over to the correct map, which is going to be the SpeedFun map. So, very excited. Here we go. As people are loading in. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here already. Incredible. Look at all these timely gentlemen and women. Unbelievable. Crazy. A lot of huge names today. This is match A, so the best of the best for each team will be competing here. Looking forward to this one a lot. Should be good. And once we get everyone in here, we will go ahead and get it going. I'm excited. I like all the custom club tags coming out. We see, you know, the Sin and Gonathon with the 1549. This is referring to Sully's team. So we have some Sully tags in here. A big A, I don't know. Maybe that's a team. I'm not sure. There's some people are still keeping their classic ones, you know. Let's get everyone on the board here. People are just warming up on the old maps here. I believe we'll see these maps later on, but players played these during the Columbine and qualifying and such like this, so good little warm up here. Keep the hands warm. Fegley joining or leaving, he's gone. That's cool. Fegley is gonna be here in place of Noisia, who couldn't make it. What are the team names? That's a great question. I will go ahead and pull them up. So if you guys don't know, let me, I didn't change the scene at all. There we go. So if you guys don't know, we have 6 teams. We have Double D, Flight 1549, Double or Nothing, New Onyx Players Empire, 285, and Cheap Charky. You know, some of these are names about the captains or what have you. You know, Cheap Charky didn't spend a whole lot of money, right? Flight 1549 for Sully, Sullenberg, whatever that guy's name is. And yeah, we should be good to go. Should be good to go. All right. Back to Trackmania though. You guys got it? You guys got it? Let's go. And there it is. The vote is out. The vote is out to jump to the correct map, and we're in. I'll be saying goodbye to you guys for now, and I'll be back later. Let's watch the games here. All right, have no fear. I'm still here. All right, the correct map has been set. This is your last second to join. This is it. It's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, ADL Season 3, Week number 1. This is Match A. We will be watching Runaway by WeeRelix. SpeedFun map, a lot of plastic, a lot of grass, some reactor stuff is in there. Players just going through ECM right now, making sure they all got it. And there's your warm-up. We'll be starting in 50 seconds as players drive the map. Trying to let's see this warm-up round, and let's see who's kind of got the pace. Looks like Josh, the world record holder, is out in front early. Got a nice lead over Pika and Jadon. So we see Sin up there with Speedy and Fegley. Pretty powerful stuff for Sully's team to have 2 people up this high already. Okay, we are missing some people. We're going to be restarting, and then we're live. One more restart, and then we go. Wow, and there you go. 19 people in so far, including me and Alex Share. Yo, Gildemar, welcome in. Isn't this supposed to be an American thing? Yeah. It's the America's Draft League, but you know, there was a lot of interest overseas about getting in on this, and we decided to reach out to some people who had been involved in CSA events or what have you, and just we invited a couple. They invited a couple people from overseas to join, so Well, it is primarily NCSA. Yeah, we do have some all-stars coming from Europe and other places. Okay, still missing some players. Yeah, it's majority NCSA, but yeah, at this top rank, you will see a little bit more of the Europeans coming through. Okay, and we are not live. Not live still. Okay, that's working. The Peter Griffin skin from Wiggity Whacked. Unbelievable. I do expect some funny skins from the NCSA crowd. As guys, we are not live right now. It might look like they're in a real round, but the people are just driving, staying practiced on the map. Wow, some really fast rounds already. Quite a gap, over a second gap between first to eighth here. I know it's just a warm-up round. We're still just, you know, figuring things out, but very interesting. Maybe we'll see some closer rounds here as we drive on. We have, of course, Pika's in here as well. We have not mentioned him. Not a lot of tech on this map because there is none, but sure he'll still find a footing. As we are waiting. One more person. Sin, first time leader with Cackney right behind him here in this warm-up round. Yo, how's it going, Waves? Welcome in. We are not live quite yet, Waves. We are waiting on one or two more drivers. So these scores will be reset and we will be going live after a 1 minute warm-up here very soon. Ah, yeah. Saying hi to your future VOD watching self. Classic. Now, these maps are made for beginners, people that are brand new to comps. This might be like their entry to a comp or their first ever one. So the maps are generally pretty open, not a ton of obstacles. You will see a couple tight paths here or there, but nothing too restrictive. Really let the players drive anywhere they want. And these maps are meant to be on the slightly easier side, maybe like a track of the day, or slightly harder than a track of the day. So should be really close rounds. I'm not planning to see a whole bunch of crashes. I think it'll be really tight all the way through. These guys have had a week to learn and practice the maps, whether that's in time attack or rounds. I've been watching the Discord, and there's been quite a few team calls where they'll have a team practice session. And yeah, it's really cool to see all the teamwork going in for the NCSA. Between Track of the Day and EMC. Yeah, that's like the world's largest range. This track in particular and the next one, probably Track of the Day difficulty. Very cool to see Fegley step in and play. Joined kind of late to the competition after we had to drop out due to time scheduling conflicts. There's also the 12-hour RPG race happening today, so I know there will be some people who are just missing for this reason. To see all the players getting their crashes out of the way early. Okay, he actually still grabs that finish. Very nice. All right, still 18 players. These admins will be right back to start this match when everyone is here. Not sure who we're waiting on, but surely they're going to wake up any second now. Beautiful green map here. Jadon, Cackney, there it is. Nice. Jadon will grab it. Another 0.9 coming out for the winner, and Cackney again in that second place. Okay. It looks like we are waiting for Schlump here. At the 13 minutes over mark, so kind of a long delay. Not sure how generous they'll be with that in the future. Cackney is wearing my skin, by the way, right meow. He is wearing... There is no way. Alex Scherer joins the match. Admins are here. Scatter. Always love the clean silver royal skin from Nadeo. Very clean. Cackney with a great exit speed. Does pull ahead here in the warm-up. Very close to the back half here. Boom. There it is. Cackney, Key, Fegley, Pika. The KKPP crew. Let's hear the update. No Schlump. Truckies team will have to play with 2 players, unfortunately. And this is it, guys. We are restarting. Everyone vote. Good luck. Good luck. This is your week 1 match A. All the players are here now, and we are ready to begin. After this 1-minute warm-up, players now driving the map for about 10 minutes. They should be feeling really good about the map. See a variety of players and styles, but they all come together here for SpeedFun. We have CD, or Clean Cold Drive. Full speed player here from America. In the top half of this one so far. Ooh, a couple crashes on that brick. That can get you. Key and Cackney have had very good consistent warm-ups here. Be curious to see if they can take that into the real match here in 10 seconds. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. For the final introduction, this is ADL Season 3, Week 1, Match A on the SpeedFun map. Here we get... okay, one more warm-up, and then the final introduction. Classic. And if you are in your matches, make sure you're setting ECM up. Speedy actually grabbing the lead here in this final warm-up. Still battling Cackney, who's got the better exit speed, and we'll go for the overtake. We see Vitro also driving tonight. Very nice. And this is finally it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. This is ADL Season 3, Week 1, Match A on the SpeedFun map. We have one more map after this, the ice map, but for now, we will stick with it. Here we go, and we're off. This is round 1 of 25. have a good amount of drivers in this one. It'll be a packed lobby. People have had a week to practice this one, as we see a tight bunch here already at the start. Josh, Speedy, Vitro are your leaders. Ooh, and here comes Josh, looking to get it the edge over Key. He will go for the overtake. Who's got the exit speed out of this one? Keyboard abuser Josh and Key. Very close in the final turn. Who's going to have it? Ooh, a crash here. And a really nice time here from Josh. A 0.9 coming out in rounds. We saw this winning the warm-up, and it is going to keep winning in this final rounds. Here we go. Okay, some slow starts, but plenty of driving left to do on the map. Let's see how our drivers attack this. Getting a little bit of grip there from that side bit. Very important. As we go into the gear 5. Sin's coming out of gear 5 in the lead. Will concede a little bit later to Pika. Really nice tight line from Keyboard Abuser here. Might be in position to go for the first place, as he will. He's got it now. Not the greatest exit there. We jump over to Fegley, who's on the team with Sin. Could be high placement points for this round. Keyboard Abuser will take this one. Sin second. Jadon actually snipes Fegley by 4,000. And yeah, these rounds are getting much, much closer now. Only 3/10 between the first 8. Go into round number 4. Let's go ahead and check out Samber for the start. Again, we do see some crashes at the start. Very interesting. Let's check it out now. Kia, Pika, Josh. We're expecting Josh, the world record holder, to do very well in this match. He was worth a pretty penny in the auction draft, and he's got to prove his worth now. You have just incredibly close rounds. I cannot believe the amount of bunching up by the players, how close they are. So we go into the final turn once again. Pika, Keyboard, Cackney, Sin, who's got the inside line. Pika's got it. 2.9s coming out from our leaders. And yeah, now the gap is only 2/10, narrowing every round. Keyboard Abuser with an early lead with quite a large margin. Still plenty of rounds left to go. Someone is going for the GPS. Excuse me. So we're on board here with Sin. Fantastic driver here coming out from Canada. Josh with a huge lead, though, after this reactor section. How does he do it? It's a mystery. Holding on to it. Jadon slowly inching closer. So we go with the no slide from Sin. Quibs, new name in the top pack here. Gonna get some big points here if you can. And Jadon, clear margins, got it. Doesn't miss the finish. Jadon, Sin, Quibs. We see Speedy, Cackney, Fegley, and Wiggity Wash running out that last 4. And Keyboard Abuser, not the greatest round, will concede first place to Sin. But like I said, this is our 5th round. Still plenty of driving to go. I see we have the airplane car skin coming out for the Sully team, flight 1549. Very funny. Love to see it. When did Keyboard Abuser get so good? I don't know. In the last like 6 months, Keyboard has really picked up the pace on things and become a top tier player. We do see that 0.8 coming out from Josh. Incredible pace on a map like this, where it is already extremely tight. Jumping up ahead here into Cackney. Who's got it? Who's got the exit speed? It's going to be Keyboard Abuser. Once again, beating out Josh there by 3,000. Jadon not too far behind. And Sin this time trades the not so great rounds, giving the lead back over to Keyboard Abuser. As we have Josh and Jadon, the shift guys, 1 point away, fighting for that 2nd place. Haven't watched Pika yet. Another top tier driver here, and currently in first place. Going with the inside light on the grass. Gives it back over to Sin. Speedy Jadon Quibs still up there. Ooh, a little bit of a barrier touch here. Doesn't get punished too much, but man, a 10th on this track means a whole lot. Putting himself in the top 5 back to 12th. That is rough. Let's show you how Jadon attacks this last. Let's go a little closer. Sin keyboard. I think Sin's got it. No. Oh my gosh, he does. Holds on to second place by 3 thousandths. Like I said, guys, this is super, super close rounds. And Josh with a crash will not get the points he's looking for. Keyboard still holding on. Sin defending Jadon for one more round. Watching from the back of the pack now, just so you can see how close this group of drivers are. You see, just incredible. You can be on a good pace, and oh, we've seen really good rounds here from Kibbs, but that is going to be a fatal mistake. Jumping back in with Pika, who's really losing some time here to Josh and Key. Definitely they've separated themselves. Good points here from Josh. Key on the inside. Yes, and Josh will hold it. Key, Cackney, Pika are your top 4. As we see, Clean Cold Drive getting up there. Yeah, Quibs taking that 6 points is going to hurt his score. Still in the top 6. Let's see it. Josh and Jadon have been doing a really great performance so far in this first half of the match. Ooh, and an unlucky air, just barely clipping that transition. That will send him back. A huge point gain for the other drivers. Moving up ahead. I see Odaz. We have not seen Odaz's name in the top bit for today. Could be some chance to get some good points. Keyboard Abuser after the last turn will pull ahead though, and he's got it. Nice. These guys are driving 0.9s. There's 4.9s on the board, 2,000s between second and third. Jadon not finishing the map. Gonna go from second to fourth here, and that's quite a gap. First, quite a gap to climb back. Check out the real Key. Finds himself in first place after the first couple turns into the grass. Quibs once again up there. Let's see if he can keep it together during this turn. Absolutely, he's got it. Very nice. People just barely low jumping that barrier, really risking it. Unbelievable. As you see, a huge pack in the top 6 here. Much tighter round. Josh eking out that lead just barely. Does anyone have more exit speed than him? No. And Key actually getting the snipe on Kibbs. And wow, a low 0.9 coming out from Josh. Proving he really is the world record holder on this map. And he has the consistency as he finds himself right now in second place. Over 20 points behind Keyboard Abuser. This is pretty much a full round at this point. Keyboard really just being a standout player. This does seem like a map right up his alley. But he's got it. Again, we have Key, Keyboard Abuser, Josh, and Pika as your leaders. The players seem really locked in. The hands are warm. The rounds are fast. Keyboard once again showing why he's in first place on the points ranking. Let's see it from Josh. Very aggressive line. He's fast. And Key will actually snipe Keyboard Abuser. Wow. Just a couple thousandths there. Biggest losers are Jadon and Cackney. Not scoring a great amount of points here. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. So we cross the 11th round out of 25 now. Let's go ahead and check out Odaz. We have not seen his perspective yet. Show us what you got. Key with an early lead with Josh. Speedy up there as well. Really nice wide setup here. Got the speed, not really risking the barrier jump. No need. Someone will grab a wall there as Josh exits this part of the map. And first, battling Key and Gongathon. Oh, it's super close. Wow, Key just barely holds on. What an incredible round. Very nice. Very, very nice. A 0.8 nonetheless. His 300 points is crossed by Keyboard Abuser first. And then, yeah, 18 points for Josh. And then, wow, 50 points for third place. A tremendous gap. Still up in the air for that third place. So the rest of the field is pretty close to that. Let's see this next round from our winner's perspective. It's very nice. Just really risking everything. Lots of exit speed. The SDs are there. Josh swinging up early under that wall. Does come out of it in the first place. Into the final turn here. Ooh, I think he's got it once again. Really close on that wall. Josh will take it with the 0.9s. 3.9s coming out this time. Yeah, 8th place is only a 0.1. It's unbelievable how fast everyone's going. Speedy not scoring any points that round, but keeps his position as there's a big gap here. All right, bit rate turned up. I guess it does. It does reset when you switch accounts. Nice. All right. Cackney's got this one, it looks like. Nice finish from him. The 0.9 is out. Only 1.9. Interesting. A little bit slower rounds. As we cross the halfway point of this race, we are starting round 14 of 25. Much closer gap now. A couple bad rounds here from Keyboard Abuser will give Josh back the lead. The world record holder maintains. I'm on the seat of my edge. It's happening. Oh my gosh. Keeping it together. The lines, not the cleanest, but they're alive. That's what matters. So we go on board with Key now. Cackney holding off. Who's got the exit speed here? Super tight. Cackney will hold. That's a 0.9. There you go. And wow, yeah, Keyboard Abuser kind of falling apart here. Still a huge gap to third place. If you look down at the second half, you see Kibbs up there with Gongathong, Speedy, Fegley. Jumping up to the rest of the pack here. Here is your first place right now with Josh. Yeah, just tremendous speed out of this first reactor. Oh my gosh. Not even being penalized for the barrier clip. Now we see Sin and Quibs here. Quibs we just saw in 8th place. Could be really good points for him. As Josh through it all, holds first place. It'll be incredibly fast. Very, very nice. Speedy, there you go. Getting some good points. 22 to his name. As Cackney and Pika, the 8-6, Key, the 7. And wow, Josh is really putting him through now. First place by a huge margin. Yes, we will definitely have incredibly close rounds now on this map. As we go into the next map, it will be shenanigans out the wazoo. The slide outs, the crashes, the rage quits. Anything can happen on ice. But for now, we have just a couple rounds left here on the SpeedFun map. Again, Key leading. Keyboard Abuser trying to get his points back. As he holds back Jadon. Do not see Josh in the top 8 here. 1, 2, 3. They're in. Yes, absolutely. Let's see it. Yeah, 8 points for Josh. That lead is slowly coming down here. Big gap between Keyboard Abuser and Cackney. Speedy now moves up to 8th with a couple good rounds over Kibbs. Once again, Josh is getting incredible amount of speed out of this reactor. We've seen it time and time again. He is so good at that section, and he hardly ever concedes any amount of space on the rest of the map. Coming out of that no slide very nicely, still holding first place. The grouping is so tight here, actually. This is incredible. Oh my gosh, everyone is here at the finish. Who's gonna get it? Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, absolutely. Yeah, like 7 players within the 10th. That is incredible performance. Insane driving. You love to see it. Into the next round. This is round 18 of 25. Who can go the distance? This is quite a bit of rounds to play, but slightly less than a cup of the day, so they should be good to go. But man, if you lose one round, at least you're not out. You just lose quite a bit of points. I mean, they're so close. Josh once again has the lead into the final turn. Different set of players now. Keyboard, and Sin. Ooh, and there it is. Very nice. Josh with a 0.8. Are you kidding me? That's incredible. Just an insane time. Keyboard Abuser was right there in 3rd place. Doesn't get to get any point advantage because, yeah, the 0.8 gets dropped by 1st place from Josh. Couple early clips. As we go on board with Kibbs, who's been hit or miss, had a couple good rounds, seen the top of the board, seen the bottom of the board, finding himself now in the middle. We don't see Josh with that strong lead like we've had in previous rounds. This time it's Key with the lead. Josh not too far behind, finding himself in 2nd place, halfway through the map. Kibbs really good exit speed out of this. He's got this one for now. He's really pushing up on Key here. Key with a clear lead. Don't think we'll see him give this one up. And Jadon actually sneaking the position. Oh, it's a tie. It is a tie. And Jadon had the better previous checkpoint, I suppose. Wow. Very interesting. It makes sense on a map like this where you see a tie. So we have just 5 rounds left now. On board with Gongathon. Into the reactor. Key, Josh, Jadon, Keyboard are your top 4. Josh barely inching out that lead. It's a really tight top 3. Jadon, Key, who will get 2nd? Who will get 1st? I think Josh has got it, and Jadon for your 1st seconds. Key 3rd. Pika 4th. Keyboard does hold on. Gets 20 points. Not bad at all. Cackney with no finish will concede his place to Pika. Round 21. Let's see it. This is your last couple rounds to get points, to move a little bit on the board. Most final positions are kind of sat right now. Josh, Keyboard leading out of this reactor section once again. So we watch Onyx owner Speedy. Really nice transition here, keeping the grip. Going up to the top 3 now, where it's really close. I think he's got it. Maybe Josh can get it, though. No, Josh will not get the snipe over Key, losing by 6 thousandths. as we go into round 22. Here's a look at the scoreboard. 500, max 155. It's your lowest. Let's go ahead and check out Valkyrien. You see the lines, they're driving the lines correctly. Ooh, so someone jump out of the map there. A little bit of a bump. Cackney finding himself in the back here. Yeah, the lines are good, but the speed just, it's not quite there. So we see some internet issues from the people across the seas. Ooh, keyboard abuser. Not going to be getting all the points this round he wants. Let's see this last turn from the top. Ooh, I think Josh has got it. Yes. Wow. Held him off. Really great round from Josh and Key there. Gibbs getting some big points. Clean Cold Drive not getting the finish. All right, round 23. Show us what you got. Jade on the early lead. Let's see if you can hold it into the reactor section. It looks like it. Although keyboard abuser is there with Samber. And I think he will come out of this in first place. We'll see how he does on the no slide section. Jade on now with the better exit speed. We see different lines inside versus outside here from Key and Jadon. Into the final turn, I think Jadon will have this one. Key second, Speedy third. Begley getting some points there in fourth place. And Samber, yeah, a very nice 18. Josh and keyboard user, the biggest losers, and they're in your first and second position here. Not getting the points they'd like to. So we go on to round 24. Here we go. We've seen a lot of domination from the keyboard, the Josh, the Jadon, the Pika drivers. Let's see if someone else will step up and get the points. Okay, yep. Keyboard abuser Cacti. Ooh, small mistake there. Last turn, let's see it. Key holding on to the lead. Someone grabbing the end of the wall. Ooh, Cackney a little wide. Does bring it back in. Will beat out Gibbs, but concedes to Jadon. As we go into the last round, keyboard abuser actually giving his lead over to Key here in the 24th round. Unbelievable. Well, here we go, guys. This is it. Let's see it from Jadon. The final round on the SpeedFun map. Show us what you've trained for, what you've practiced. This is an opportunity for a keyboard abuser to get his points back. But gosh, Key is up there in second place right now. It's going to be hard. Going to need a catastrophic failure if he wants to get those 10 points. Jadon and Josh right now. The two people that have driven 0.8s in the tournament so far. Into the final turn. Oh, it's going to be a doozy. I think Jadon's got it. Oh, he released or something. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe a slide out. But yeah, Josh will take it. 2.8s coming out from Josh and Jadon. Very nice. And there is the finale. There are your points here for this round. Very, very nice. Josh, Jadon, Keys. There's a little bit of a second place switch up there in the final round. Well deserved by that 0.8. As we go into the next map, I believe we will be taking a small break. Any 12-hour RPG players here? I think there is a couple. There are a couple also sitting out because of 12-hour RPG. So yeah, we'll probably see some subs, some teams not at their full strength, you know. And let's go ahead and hop over and see if there's any other matches still running. I'm curious. Nope. Yep. Let's see match C. Might have a couple rounds left. We'll see. Yes, they are on round 19. Just finished it up here. Ooh, Mellow with the 0.0 in round C. Okay, so you can see the pace is a little bit different than match A, but gosh, not much different. I mean, this track doesn't give you a lot of room to be slow. So let's see the board here. Very nice. A lot of good players here, as expected, all the way down into match C. We have Danny in first place. It's Ryan second, Meloja A third, Outlaw fourth, Knee, Matrix fifth and sixth. Mello again. He's got first place. Could be good points for him. It's Ryan and Danny, your second and third, your first and second place. Still fighting, holding on. Mello just super fast. He's got the 0.1 once again. And yeah, that 8th place is only a 0.4. Not too much of a difference here between the matches. Very, very tight still. And man, a huge gap for Danny. Danny has quite convincingly take this lead as we go into the 21st round. Incredible. Let's see why he's on top here. It's got to be the consistency. So we see Ryan, Archer. Archer might have a better setup here to take first. He's on the inside, gets the swing. No, he's still battling Ryan, who holds. Meloja A now popping up. Great exit speed out of the no slide. Now he finds himself in first place. Danny, our first place on the points board, looking to grab second here. Very nice. Another 0.1 from Mello. He's looking super consistent. And yeah, Feather, who was driving a 0.4 in the previous round, up to the 0.3. So this match also within about 0.2, 0.3 between the players in the top 8. Meloja A does get the overtake on Ryan. And Matrix and Knee move up over Outlaw in these last couple of rounds. We're starting around 22. We'll go ahead and watch Bit, the British-Irish Trackmania player. You can see it's a much thinner field on this match. The pace, it's pretty much there, but the mistakes are more plentiful. Ooh, a crash from Outlaw. Not what he's looking for. He needs those points if he wants to claw back that 4th place. Move up the board here. We have My Bad, who went for pretty cheap, but hey, this is some pretty good points for him. A little bit wide. Will concede 2 places, it looks like. And we lost someone. Oh, gosh. Where is Mello? Ooh, 10 points for Mello, but his opponent in 3rd place does only get 9. This was the one round to mess up if he was going to mess up any round. So we see Kez passing BD Frito. So going to round number 23. Ooh, early mistakes already. Nitro Fiend pulling up this round. Looking pretty good. Danny holding first place. He's got the lead out of the reactor so far. And Knee and Outlaw follow him. Outlaw looking for a much better transition this time. Does get it. Maybe a little bit nervous after last round, but fear not. He is driving well. Danny holding first. Knee on the move. Let's see this one in action. I think Outlaw might have overslid, and it'll allow Knee to snipe. And yeah, a 0.0 from Danny. Very nice. Very nice. And we see Mello getting 4th there, beating out Ryan once again. Kez only getting the 8. Not what he's looking for, but he does hold on to 8th. So going to round number 24. Just one more to go after this. We're on board with Archer. Rising star in the NCSA scene. He's got first place through this checkpoint. Concedes it a little bit to the grass, as it's Ryan and Mello will be your front runners here with Archer. Matrix not too far behind. Oh, that's critical failure, though. Oh, that will be a barrier grab and a half, sending Archer to the back of the lobby. Mello J8 got the lead. Matrix moving up with a nice inside line. He's got the speed. Now, who's got it here? Ryan, Matrix. I think Ryan's going to take it. Very nice. A tighter exit there. And Ryan will take it, absolutely. Mello J8 running the 0.0. And we see 8th place in that 0.5. This is your final round. Here we go. A lot of positions are pretty locked in, but one bad round could change everything. Here we go. Round 25 of Match C. Good starts. It's Ryan. Early lead. Actually, quite a big one going into the reactor. Danny and Mello close the gap. Antony fights back. It's Ryan still holding on to that first place. Into the tight section. Still beating out Danny. Mello is there with Knee. To go into the final turn of this round. Ooh, Matrix. He's still got it. Beats out Mello J. And there it is. Danny with a very nice time to end the map. GG comes out from our players. Very, very nice. Let's see if Match D is over. Let's go ahead and check out the board before we go. And there you have it. Very nice. Very, very nice. Great performance by all the drivers in all the matches. Very tight rounds on the map. Yeah. Wow, great showing. Great to see everyone doing well. We're going to be taking a small break here. We have about 10 minutes till the next match. Let's go ahead and check out the map. So we just saw the competition being played on the SpeedFun map. As you can see, the drivers got very close to world record. Jadon might have even driven this in rounds, I believe. So this is the optimal lines here from the world record perspective. Wow, it is a rounds time. Incredible. See, we have 2 Americans here in the top 5 holding down the ADL title. Very nice. And then the next map we will be playing is the Ice map. Ignore my time. Ignore my time. And here we go. It was hard for me. It was a hard map for me. Ignore my time. It was a hard map. I found the map pretty hard. Okay? Not everyone is a professional ice slider. Okay? Here we go. A totally different group of names than the last map. As you see, the ice specialties come out. Josh still holding it down, though. In the top 5, even on ice. Yeah, so this is what we can expect from the next map. This is, of course, the ideal lines and times. I don't think we'll be seeing anything like this as far as consistency and speed goes in rounds. But we'll see what teams switch up their drivers. Who will be playing in match A for the ice map? We have Umia by Doogie. A little bit harder than the previous map. Ice is already a little bit harder. Show my time during the break. Yeah, you're right. Right. Let's pull it up. Okay, there it is. Nice. Great time. It was awesome. All right, let's see if eCircuit Mania is up and running. I believe it is. I kind of want to get a check on what. Oh, and look what's out, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Wow, very nice. Okay, match 1. Very interesting. So, yikes, we have flight. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. We did not see Novu play today. Huh? Or Flimsy. Wait. We didn't see it. This is match B? Is this match B? Where is ADL? Okay. So this must have been a couple DNFs. Yikes. Oh, pain. Oh no. Interesting. Yeah, America's Draft League. ADL, there it is. Okay, so here's our teams and their players. We can already see match 1 points coming out. Nice. So Double D 285, new Onyx or nothing. Okay. So it looks like Double D won match A. Double D won C and D. Wow. Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. Who is on D? That is Fortebrand, Howie, Chiv, Danny. Yep, that makes sense. Dazzle, Devils, Feather, Flimsy, Jadon, Josh. Wow, Jadon and Josh on that team with Novu and Danny. Yeah, really good job. They didn't have a single miss today at all, it looked like. Incredible job. Incredible job. Still figuring out this one, but if the numbers are right, then wow. Double D clean sweeping. Just incredible. Woo, just incredible. We're going to be going into match 2 here at the top of the hour, about 5 minutes. The green in the master sheet. Yeah. Yeah. Very interesting. Like what I'm seeing right now. Cheap Charky. 6 points, flight, 1549.8. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough, of course. We'll see how this bounces out with the second match today. Let's see if Double D can take it into it. Do they have ice players on this team? Because my instinct says no. I mean, Josh was on the leaderboards. That's pretty good. But I don't know. Let's pull up TMIO. Let's check it out. All right, let's go into leaderboards. Ooh, Jadon's up there. He's got top 10. Okay, Timmy's is also there. Not bad. That's pretty good here for that team. But yeah, who's got the ice players? Okay. Bede and Miggy. That's not bad for Archer. It's not bad. The Spec, Sin, Sumi, Sully's team could pop off here. Sully, who might not have had the best performance out the gate here, you know, 5th place currently, might have a much better shot when it comes to ice. He does have a lot of decent ice players here. Could see a good comeback. Match C will be the most entertaining. Oh, for sure. I think ice in general will be a lot funnier. You know. Gosh, how about 285? 285 is Yexoto, Duff, Yorton, Ryan, Hondro, Key, Nats, Pika, Prow, Randomize, Rabalob, Payne, Somber. Okay. This one could be pretty rough for them as far as ice players go. Hopefully they'll prove me wrong. I'd love to see it. But, gosh, could be tough. Who else is going to do well in this match? I'm not feeling it with Charky's team on the ice. Oh gosh. I mean, maybe Double or Nothing has a chance here. But it really looks like it's gonna be Flight 1549, Nope, or Double or Nothing. Probably coming out in the top position here when we go into this final match of the day, match 2. Be very curious. Let's keep going down the list here. Yeah, a lot of author times. A lot of people, 36 players have the author time, so it pretty much grinded out. There's a 49 to 47, so just over a second gap between the top 30. And I mean, even in the top 10, there's 0.4, so it's pretty tight up here. I'm very impressed by Josh's performance on this one. A lot of these names I would expect to do really well. Some of these players aren't even playing. I don't think we have Nalox or Opal playing in this tournament. Same thing with Catgirl or Wudo. So some of these will be a little bit bigger gaps than some what we expected or what we see. Excuse me. As let's get ready and go. Let's go. It's time to start the matches here. Again, we'll be joining match A. There are new passwords. Make sure you check the posts. And we will just get right into it. Very exciting stuff. We'll wait for everyone to join. Nalox is driving. Okay, I just missed him. And once everyone is in, we'll do a restart. We'll get 2 quick warm-up rounds, and then we are back. Let's do it. We have unanimous in match A. Let's go. We get to see the unanimous guy. As expected, lots of ice players in here, and then some new names. Lots of new names. But then some names that maybe I didn't expect to see here in match A for ice, but I love to see it. It looks like in the warm-up, it looks like Josh, Dummy, Hondro, Tomburn are your top 4. Of course, it's kind of unusual to not see Beat up there. So we'll see how that goes once we get into the real match. So we get all the players in. 16 so far, including myself. I believe we're just missing 1 or 2. Won't be long. There's Sumi Ice. He's going to want his warm-up. Want to get his points. Rabalob thinks they're cooked on ice. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. Hopefully we don't see a straight dummy takeover once again. But man, if he does, that'll be incredible. Absolutely incredible. Like we said, we watched the world records on this. We're looking for 0.9s at the absolute fastest, but probably expecting at least a half a second gap on a map like this. Much more volatile, a lot of things happening, a lot more potential to mess up or lose your focus or pace or your line. A lot more can happen here. Yeah. Yep, there's a slide out there in this warm-up rounds as Speed fights back against Tom Byrne. Yeah, Josh, good on the points. Did not know this about him, but he's there. All right, we have 18 players. I think, are we missing anyone? Bede promising he won't be first overall. We're missing just 2 players apparently, giving their fellow teammates some extra warm-up time. Gosh, this Sully team could really pull out on ice here. Could be a very good turnaround for them. Would love to see the comeback story. Is they're currently 5th in the placements so far. Let's see if that eCircuit Mania ever firmed up. Go ahead and hit the refresh. We'll check it out. And it did not get finalized yet, so we'll have to see if those points are for real. But wow, yeah, Double D was just an incredible fight here. Still missing 2. Make sure you go grab your teammates or your friends. Make sure they're in their appropriate matches. This will be the last match of the day. Then we will get new maps and go into week number 2 with all new styles and a brand new caster for next week. Not sure who is signed up for next week, so it'll be good to see. You guys make sure you drop a follow to the channel so you can stay up to date with all things Trackmania and CSA. And Zachary. Yeah, very nice. Tight round. There is, yeah, about a half-second distance between this round time and world record as expected. Let's see. Everyone check in on their team. Keyboard is alive with his teammates. Wow, Keyboard, Josh, and Jadon. Crazy trio team. It's good to see these specialty players doing well, getting their time to shine in a competition. You know, maybe they didn't want to play, but then they saw Ice and now they're on board. So very cool to get a whole new audience and group of players in on it. It's me looking very tight here. Yeah, that's gonna net him first place for now. Can he take it home? Ooh, barely, just barely over Tom Byrne. Very nice. Okay. We're just killing time here. We're just waiting to start. Need the last 2 to join us. Okay, so we have Sully team ready. We have Keyboard team ready. We're missing Yexoto. Yexoto on the way. Okay. Weird Edits is not here. Unbelievable. He was typing in chat. All right. We're just missing 1 then. We'll be restarting very shortly. Beat Sumi Nalox. Okay. There it is. There it is. Bruh. Oh no. Let's restart after this round. So we good. So we good. Let's do it. Let's get this restart. And then we're live. We have 2 warm-ups to get ready. Get back on pace. And then it's time to go. Show us what you're made of. A week of practice. Whether that's time attack or rounds practice, teams or solo practice, whatever it is. Were there any scrimmages? I think it'd be cool to see some scrimmages happen between teams. You know, maybe get people in the competitive mindset. Maybe they can feel out what it's like to play the map, not against their teammates, but against actual opponents. Could be interesting. Would love to see some scrimmages happen in this tournament. Maybe it's up to the captains to organize. Here in this first round. Do I dare go full screen and risk crashing the game? It didn't crash. We're back. Let's go. All right. And here it is, the final warm-up of today's matches. We completed match 1 on the SpeedFun map. And now we are coming to an end of the warm-up on the ice map. He's had a couple good rounds here in warm-up. Might be looking pretty good here. See a couple of chat coming out from the players. There's 20 seconds left. Bede once again grabbing that first place. Imitating Spoder's name, as he often imitates other ice players' names. This month, it is Spoder. All right, and with that, guys, the warm-up is over. We're starting match 2, ADL Season 3, Week 1. We have the ice map Umia by Doogie. We have match A here. The best when it comes to ice. The field's still pretty tight here after 2 slides. You love to see it. Josh with an early lead, but I think he's going to give it over to his teammate Jadon into the next slide. Bede slowly gaining. Ooh, not the widest setup from Sumi. He's got to adjust here a little bit. And we see Spoder, Bede, and Speedy. Your top 3. Spec finding his way up to the front. Ooh, and a really nice finish from Spec. And he will hold on to it. Absolutely huge gap. 0.4 between from Spec and Beater. Very close. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So go into the next round. A lot of heavy hitters here when it comes to the ice scene. 0.4 gap is pretty big, but maybe expected in ice. I didn't think it'd be that big between first and second. Bede once again in the lead. Josh, Tom Burns, Spec all up there. Spec now. Holding out. He's got it for now. Into the turbo. Nice wide line from Tom Byrne. He's going to go really tight. He's just getting closer and closer now. Really low on the plastic. That should set him up very nicely. And Bede slides out. Spec finding himself in first place now. Tom Byrne second. Very, very nice. We have Ice in the name for first and third. Perfect. And there you go. Speedy not finishing. That's a DNF from Speedy and Dummy. And they're off the board just like that. It is very early into the rounds. We're starting round 3 now. And we'll see. Do we have the double D domination? Bede, once again, a very good start up there with Sumi. Yexoto not getting the best turn. Kind of falling out, but he's still staying relevant. Bede with a tight line. Takes over first place. Spec, Sumi. This is the 3 people we've heard a lot about already in these short 3 minutes of driving. And there's the slide out. Oh, unfortunate. Well, Bede just driving absolutely phenomenal. Does not mess up this turn like the previous round and will capitalize with the first place. Sumi into second, Speedy into third, Spec into fourth. Speedy not finishing the round last time does get third place here. So just a nice amount of points. Does show back up on that top 8 leaderboard in 7th position. The gaps are very small here to start. Spec and Sumi from the Sully team looking really good. The early crash. Let's stay with the main pack here. Samber with a nice start. Okay. Into this road slide. Okay. Tom Byrne's holding on. He's got a good turnaround. Great exit speed into the turbo. Holding off first place over Josh and Spec. He's even carried into the final couple turns here. Spec just getting closer and closer. Ooh, wow, Spec almost over the railing. Keeps it together. It's Josh and Jadon, I think. There it is. Josh, Jadon, Spec, and Tom Byrne, your top 4. Wow. Very nice. Dummy, once again, back on the board. Gets 7th place. And Speedy, again, not finishing. The back and forth on Speedy. He's either third or he's DNFing. This is incredible. If he can keep the consistency in to these mid to late rounds, he might be able to turn it around, but it's getting tough on a map like this. The timeout is extremely short. You cannot afford a mistake. As we see the leaderboards right now. Ooh, nice. Bede once again. He's out there. Spec and Sumi. Second, third. A tale as old as time. This time it's Tom Byrne in 4th place. Nice change up here. It's a good U-turn here into the plastic now. And he's got the line. Bede is just incredibly fast, though. Another big time gap. Who's got second, though? It's Sumi. Wow. Sumi, Tom Byrne, Nalox, actually. Up there in 4th place. And Bede driving a 10th away from world record. Unbelievable. An incredible time coming out here in rounds for Bede, who is only in 3rd place right now. Let's see if he can get a consistency edge over his opponents, Spec and Sumi. As we go into the next round, a little bit of snow grab there. It's that keyboard abuser, abusing his keyboard. Doing well until... All right, after the turbo, we see Bede, Spec, Sumi. This time it's Jadon in 4th place. Into this plastic, very nice. Bede once again has got it, but man, Sumi and Spec not conceding anything. Man, really nice time. Really nice time coming out here from Bede once again. He's driving a 0.1, near 0.2. World record is at 0.9. He drove a 0.1 last race. He's just all over, basically on top of it. Spec and Sumi holding on to first and second, and Zertris at fifth. If you're looking at the teams there, Jadon, Josh, and Keyboard Abuser also have a nice bunching for their team. Ooh, we see Dummy out in front now. Very nice change of pace here. He's got the lineup looking very good. Man, B just really suffering after 1 or 2 bad rounds. Still plenty of rounds left to drive, but his pace has just been incredible. He seems warm on the keys. Ooh, not getting the best turn there. He will allow Spec and Sumi to overtake. And there it is. The 1-2 from Team Sully. Keyboard steps up for his teammate. Getting third place. Jadon fifth. Okay. And we see Nalox not finishing. Okay. Speed, with a small mistake, does get a bit of a point difference here. Will slowly get gapped by second place. Check out a new driver. Dummy, who had a great round last time. Rocking the Carl Jr. skin. It's looking beautiful and golden. Cutting through the players like a hot knife on ice. Oh, he's got it good here. Let's see how he takes the turbo. Everyone, it's a really close round now. Tom Byrne fighting with the best of the best. Ooh, we see someone. They're out of here. Tom Byrne now first place after that mistake. Yexoto gonna hold down third. And get the tight line. He's there. He's got it. Very close round there from that third, fourth, fifth placements. And Tom Byrne dropping the 0.3. Very nice. Bede, once again, not getting the points he wants. Is going to be tied for third now with Tom Byrne. We'll go ahead and check out his perspective as we are on round 9 of 25. About a third of the way through the match. As players settle into their groove and their pace. A couple different lines coming out. Tom Byrne with the tight one. Looks like he is going to be rewarded for that. Passes quite a bit to people. Finds himself in second, maybe first place now. Pushing it over Bede. Nice wide setup into this turn. And wow, what a guy to spectate. Ooh, yeah. Bede, I'm not sure what happened there, but Tom Byrne just looking absolutely fantastic. And Bede is back in the picture now. First place in the final turn. Who's got it? I think Tom Byrne. No. Bede has it. A 0.4 from first and second. 5 thousandths between the drivers. Very close. As Bede is back on the board. Only a couple points away from second. Tom Byrne still right behind him. And then a large gap in that fifth remaining. A tied fifth place from Alex and Spoder. Let's go ahead and see the full speed player, Josh, who won match A. Match 1, Group A. Finds himself in first place here on the ice halfway through. Has a nice setup into this turn as well. Oh, just barely squeaking by that pole, and he got it. Holding on to first place. We see Sumi and Spoder. Tom Byrne fighting there. There's Spec now showing his face, getting his points. It's like Sumi will be taking this one. Always so hard to tell pace on ice, but that's a 0.3. That's pretty fast. Great run comes out from the drivers as we see 3 drivers with a 0.4. Very, very close fight. Another DNF on the board as Bede will give 4th place to Tom Byrne now. Spec and Sumi still battling it out in the 260s. This time Speedy has the lead going into the uphill. But a nice turnaround from Tom Byrne. And Virtuous, we haven't seen a whole lot of, but he's had solid points throughout the whole day. Second place right now, as we see the Sully sweep happening. They're set up for it. They are in position. Now they do they have permission to land? Ooh. And Beat on the inside doesn't have it. Spec will retain first place. Tom Burns second, Beat third, Sumi fourth. And Nalux getting 20 points this round, actually. Yeah, good comeback. Very nice, as now there's a bigger gap between the drivers and points. Just 1 or 2 rounds can make all the difference. So just as a gap is created, one can be squashed just as easily. Again, Speedy. Good first half. As the Ice King takes over. Ooh, very nice readjustment there from Beat. Keeps first place with it when it could have been disaster. Just a mastery of Ice on display. J-Don with a much better round here. In that top 5. Top 10. To go into the final slides. Bede, Spec, Sumi are champions of this match, and it's not even close. Tom Burn is also there. It's all 4 of the top 4. Every round in top 4. It's incredible. They are literally just dominating this one. The consistency is unbelievable. Look at the scoreboard now as we are about halfway through the map. Dropping down here. Very interesting. Very interesting. Wow. And Spec's consistency has been just unreal. Placing in the top 3 nearly every single round. That is worth the money. The stocks are going up for next year. Ooh, Bede. Good uphill turnaround. Has to figure out this line into the next one. But he's got it. Spec shows up back in the first place. Fighting off Nalux and Speedy. Nice wide setup into the gear 4. So we have just 1 or 2 more ice slides left. Really tight on the plastic. Will set up very nicely in return. Spec holding first over Bede, who's got a release to get around the barrier and does snipe second place back with a better end finish. Very nice. Someone DC'd. Oh. Interesting. Ooh, it does look like there's a disconnect. That's gonna hurt the points. Unfortunate timing. Have internet issues. Once again, we're seeing the same old names every round. Bede with a lead over Sumi. J-Don and Keyboard are up there, though. Virtuous showing up for his team. No sign of Spec right now. He's had a lot of good rounds. This might be his first not amazing round, as it looks like Bede will take this one nice and easy. But yeah, 0.1 from Bede. Unbelievable. Incredible. Incredible. He has been so fast. Next round, no one finish. No one drive. No one drive. Oh, gosh. Well, not sure if the people saw. Oh, no. Beats all. Okay. No one finished? No one finished. Good on the players for keeping the match integrity intact. And we're back. There is some discussion amongst the players and captains. It looks like the 2-round Samber Mist will be deleted. Oh, God. And there it is. Your first slur on ADL has been dropped. All right, here we go. Rounds are at 27. Here we go. Nah, Speed can say it, guys. Speed can say it. All right, here we go, guys. We're back after a brief pause. We're getting back into the swing of things. They're going to be adding 2 rounds and deleting 2 from the match. The player's looking a little cold right now. Not the greatest performance. As we see, maybe, you know, it's ice. The players are a little chill right now, trying to work back out their muscle memory. See another good round from Bede. Tomber in second place. Dummy third. Okay, and yeah, Spec on 5th place. Probably his worst round ever. He had cars on, says Sumi. Unbelievable. Unlucky round there. We should delete that round too. As we go to round 15 of 25. Players off to a good start here. Spec back on top, finding his pace quickly on this match. Now Alex having a great round though, coming off this break really nicely. Tomburn with the lead right now, will hand it over. Not the greatest slide up the hill, but wow, Spec and Sumi just driving absolutely incredible today. A really nice end line, and Josh will take it. Josh will hold out over Sumi. Spec regains his first place. Look at the leaderboard. You can look at it during this round here. Pretty tight in this lower half. Top half, not so much. We've seen just a consistent tail of the ice players really dominating. But the bottom half is very close. Anything can happen. Josh with a good lead over Spec and Bede right now. Really good ice turnaround here from Sumi. Will he catch anyone off of it? It's hard to say. Oh, what a great round. Bede pulling ahead in the last block. Unbelievable. A 10th between the top 3. Well done, Bede, Josh, and Spec. Very nice. Okay, and yeah, Bede will move into second place so far, but we're gonna have 2 rounds deleted, which were both Bede winning rounds. So a little bit unfortunate, but we'll see how it goes. Ooh, early mistake. It's pretty tough on match A when you only have 6 seconds to finish. Especially on a map like this, where slide outs are possible. 6 seconds can mean just a single respawn sometimes. Could be the case of a DNF. Why we've seen a couple of them so far here. Tomburn proving why he is top 4. Second place right now into this round. Maybe even passing Spec here with a good ice slide. Ooh, he doesn't have it. So he's setting up early. I think he's going to get the take. No, Tomburn fight back. There it is. Spec, Tomburn, Sumi, Nalex, Jadon, Keyboard Abuser, Yandro, and Zertwis. Zero underperforming. That's why I flamed him earlier. Well, he is in the top half of players, and his teammates are first and third. So it would be very hard to beat a team of this caliber on ice. You know, he's doing decent for sure. A lot of good ice players are in the lobby. It's a very, very hard match. Tough map as well. The players are holding up. Going back over to Tomburn. He's got a really nice ice SD on the exit. It looked like to my amateur eyes. Spec and Bede once again. Ooh, Bede's got it really nice though. Tomburn might get passed here by Zur. The flaming is being picked up by Zur, and he's in there, second place. Very nice. And Spec and Sumi 7th, 8th. Not the greatest amount of points here. Bede is going to move up slowly and surely. Is there an 80-point difference between 4th and 5th? That is incredible. Wow. And then between 5th and 10th, there's that much difference as well. Woo. Let's see how the players handle this uphill turnaround. So we are a couple rounds after our intermission, so players should be back into the swing of things. Bede early lead. Over halfway through the map. Ooh, Tomburn, he's there. Nalox moving up with Dummy. Ooh, really nice slides here, keeping together. Nice save. Let's see the top runs. Yep. Beat Tomburn once again. And where is Spec and Sumi? 5th and 8th place. And wow, Bede is on the comeback. He said, mark my words, I will not get first place. He will be having some points deducted, but my gosh, this is getting crazy now. Oh, and my game crashed. Amazing. Nope. It didn't. We're back. We're back. I love Trackmania. It just, you know, it had a please wait. Or what do you want to do while this program is not responding? Please wait for it to not crash. All right, well, recovering well. Like myself, Tomburn is in first place. Bede on the move. Can he get this last? He got it. He got it indeed. Tomburn actually keeps it together and gets second place. But yeah, Bede will snipe first place there. Very nice. What happened? It said the gear. He got the gear. Wow. And there you go. 10-point difference now between Spec and Bede. Sumi, not having the greatest last couple rounds, will fall to 4th place, but is a tremendous gap between 4th and 5th. He is secured in that 4th place if he can just finish this tournament out. Tomburn, though, been consistently doing well. Maybe having some issues along the way with the gears, as stated. Ooh, That is going to be a critical failure. Sliding out before the checkpoint on a 6-second timeout. Let's see if he can get into the finish. But meanwhile, we have Bede once again rushing to time him out, not giving him any chance to come back in this. Really nice tight line from Josh, though. I think Bede has got this one clearly. And then Zertru stepping up, getting third. His teammate gets sixth. And yeah, Tomburn does finish actually 9 points. Not bad at all. Keeps Sumi off his back with that one. That is exactly the points he needed to go into round 24 of 27. Go ahead and check out Sumi. He's looking for last good couple rounds here if he wants to stay dominant in his position on the leaderboard. This is kind of your last shot here. Just a couple of rounds left to leave it all on the fields. Jadon. Haven't seen his name in first place in a while, but he's there. He is there right now, fighting with Spec and Sumi and Zuru. Oh, and a mistake. Tomburn, though. He's in there. Really nice ice turnaround from the boys. Look at that. 1, 2. They're looking incredibly clean here. Any chance at a snipe? No, sir. Very, very nice. Samber on the board with the 8th place. Very nice. Yexoto in 4th. That's some good points going out to different players. Bede, who had first place, we'll give it back immediately. Back over to Spec. Let's go ahead and check out the bottom half of the board. As we see the drivers still pretty close on a lot of fronts. But an incredible scoreline here from our top 3-4 drivers. It's just unbelievable display of dominance. Let's check out this next round. Bede, the early lead into the next uphill. Tomburn on the move with Spec and Hondro. Nice and wide into the gear 4. Bede still holding on. Where is his teammates? Ooh, really nice Bede holding it. He's holding in the last turn. He's there. Tomburn with a really nice exit speed. He will take second place. It was a very close match between second, third, and fourth, but he got it. Very nice. There you go. 2 points now separate our leaders, pending rounds fixing. This is round 26 of 27. Let's see it. Leave it all out on the track now. Ooh, really nice from Spoder. Early lead's got the wide setup. Will it pay off into the uphill? It looks like it. Looks like it. Lost a little bit in the previous turn, but he's back in it. As we see the flight 1549 crew just demolishing this, setting up for the ace, perhaps. Keyboard abuser and Bede looking to stop him, though. Ooh, they're looking good. They're looking good. Bede once again leading over Spec and Sumi. Keyboard is there. Very, very nice. Ooh, couple last minute finishes. Tomburn is in. Oh gosh, that is not going to be enough for fourth place. For third place, though, he will get that over to Sumi. And Bede once again taking the lead with 666. Kind of sus. As we go into the last round of match A, map number 2. Let's see it. Let's see what our drivers have to show us. Let's go over to Spec. Been fighting for first the whole match. Bede is incredibly consistent these last couple of rounds, though. Really found his groove on the map. Maybe struggled early in the first couple rounds, but he is there now with a nice lead these last couple turns. Josh looking to score some points for his team. Every point counts. It is the addition of your team's totals. And Bede, oh, what a round to end it on. That's going to be a 0.1 in the final round. Unbelievable. GGs are coming out. Very, very nice. Let's see the point totals now as they're added up. There it is. We will see some readjustments made with some rounds that were missed slightly. But you can check it out now. This is what we're looking at as is currently right now. And let's see, are there any other matches still driving? I was late to leave. I got to load into the whole next map. Let's see. Let's see. Match B is still driving. It appears. Let's see it. How far? Oh, it looks like it just might have ended. It just might have ended. Just missed it. What about C? C is still driving. We haven't seen D though. D did have to be remade. So let's go ahead and see some new players here. We are around 14 of 25. Still a bit to play. We are into the lobby. The car skins are loaded. We're back on with Mellow JA. We saw him win match C, map 1 today. Let's look at the scoreboard. Holy Falco, really putting up the big numbers right now. Very interesting stuff's happening here. The flight 1549 crew, okay. They got the numbers up. Linko, oh no, it's a disaster. Well, plenty of rounds left to drive. Maybe they can pull it back. We see the North Carolina crew looking real good. Ooh, okay, keeping it together, nice. Couple server lags coming out. And yeah, a much different pace going between match A and match D here. Matt, Myth Legend, My Bad, Breakless, Falco are top 4. Getting those points. Topic only getting 8. I think he's going to give the lead over here, perhaps to Breakless. Might barely hold on. Oh, it does give it over to 1 point. Very close. Tied for 4th now with My Bad. Has a pretty good lead here from Falco. He's had a good run of things, it seems. Ooh, this might not be his round, though. Recovers well enough. Ooh, recovers well enough. Absolutely. Randomized now out in front, looking really good. Topic, looking for that 4th place security. Falco, looking to hold on to 1st place. Really good performance here. Randomized grabbing a little bit of penalty, but keeps it alive. You'll love to see it. High into the plastic. That's going to shoot him out really wide on the turnaround. Oh, and there's a Topic crash, leaving the room for Falco. He's there. He's got it. Wow. Incredibly sporadic round here. As expected on Ice. Mellow J8 and Linko actually gets points here. Very nice. That should be a nice jump for them. For her. And no, very nice, very nice. See the points tallied up here. Very nice. Okay. Big Howie 2nd. Topic back into 3rd. Yeah, just super volatile leaderboard happening. Let's go ahead and see My Bad 20. Put out a good performance. Might even pass Mellow JA here with a really good turn. Ooh, they're a little wide. And they don't get the recorrect in time. Oh no. Mellow left alone to his own devices now. 1st place. But the points leader is chopping away slowly and slowly. Falco looking for the overtake. It's the plastic really nice. And he's tight. You can see really pays off on that turn. Mellow J sliding out in the finish. He does recover to get fourth, but oh man, and Falco is there. The consistency pays off. First place when others make the mistake. 100%. Just what you like to see out of the point leader. My bad, not getting the finish quite yet. Oh no. Linko. Oh, Solar getting the 20 points. Okay, nice. Very nice. Mello, a little upset. He was on PB and then he slid out on the final turn. You always hate to see it. Always want to see people do their personal best in rounds. But it's a new round. Maybe he can do well on this turn. My bad, who didn't have the greatest round last time now. First place. Mammoth Legend showing us how to do a 360 on the ice. As Topic is back with my bad. Ooh, my bad. Keeping it together. Topic as well. As we have a little bit of laughing coming out from Topic. Maybe having a goof about that one. Too funny. He's having a good time. That's what matters. Melo J.A. third place. Huge points for him. And Big Howie. Oh no. Oh no. Just 2-1. Wasn't able to get there in time. Still holds on to second place. But man, Topic, my bad, and Breakless, all just right there in striking distance. Go and check out his POV. Ooh, really nice exit speed. Passes a lot in the uphill, but we'll take a small clip as we go in back on with our leaders. Ooh, slow exit here for Lava Staff, but they are not too far out of the points here. Could be some very meaningful positions if they can lock it up. As we see Mellow, J.A., and Breakless really running away with it now. Breakless holding on to first. Falco looks like to be at third. No, he's in second now. Mellow once again does recover well enough to get fourth place, though, beating out Mantlers for fifth. Very close fight. And yeah, Breakless Falco, you're 1-2. And Topic, Big Howie. Ooh, and my bad. The second, third, and fourth place not getting the best round here. As we go into the final couple rounds, leaderboard doesn't shake up too much, but those gaps are closing slowly and slowly. All right, round 20 of 25 now. Go ahead and check out Solar TM. They're looking good. Ooh. Oh no. People falling apart during this section. Really tough part of the map. Solar, though, keeping it together for his team. He's driving well. Argenbarger up in first place for a brief second. And now it's my bad and Breakless fighting for first. Breakless might get this one again. Mello, can he clutch this corner out? He said he's figured it out, and it looks like he has. He's got it. Breakless, my bad, Mello, and Solar. Very, very nice. And with that, my bad will pass Topic for the fourth place. And Mello J.A. will pass Lava for sixth. Topic does slide in there, gets the 4 points. Anything, anything counts. Everything counts. Oh, yeah, there it is. Big leaderboard shake up there. Falco still holding on by a large point gap. And then Breakless. He's got a little bit of room over my bad. And Big Howie, who are just driving super, super close. Dropping in with a Lava 1 staff. Air driver. who is finding themselves in first place after a good half. Very nice. Topic, who's been hit or miss, is looking to be hitting right now. First place for him now. Goes in the Gear 4 ice section. Really tight line from Lava. Very nicely done. Can Topic hold it together for first place? He will. Very nice. Oh, and Mellow? No. From 8th to 11th. That is rough. Oh, still gets it in there, but man, he's gonna... Oh no, my bad. Where is my bad? Uh-oh. He's in there. 4 points. Okay. Just staying in there, but he will lose 2 positions for it on round 22. Incredibly close here from 3rd to 7th. Anything could happen. Lava with a tremendous start, actually. Looking really nice. Go ahead and check out Octo. Ooh. And now over to Brakeless, who I see is using the brakes in the map. So it's an interesting name. We will be talking with him about this after. But for now, it's my bad. Recovering well after last round's disaster. Looking to be fighting for first place with Lava. And oh, just barely slides off right before the checkpoint. That's going to be a huge respawn. Mantlers will get passed by Brakeless with a really nice line. And there you go. Wow. A fantastic time coming out from Lava. Very, very nice. A second gap between first and second. Incredible. Wow, and we will see Lava Staff gonna pass Topic for this one. Nice. Okay. And Big Howie, ooh, he's still there. He's 3 points away. Just 3 points away. Let's go ahead and see how they take on round number 23. Ooh. A lot of casualties on the track. It's looking like a really tough round to survive. Shout out our survivors, Matt Myth Legend, Topic, and Randomize is up there. Goes pretty high in the plastic. Can he keep together? Ooh, oh. And there it is, Matt Myth Legend, Topic, and Falco. Randomize does recover well enough to get 4th place. A nice heaping of points there. Argenbarger, 6th place. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out the board. And there it is. Big Howie will pass Lava Staff here. Just 2 rounds left. Let's see it. Let's see it. Board just small moves here. Big Howie 1 point over Topic. Two rounds to go. The board pretty much finalized, but these last few positions are up for grabs. Big Howie, the strong first half of the map, sets himself up very nicely into the second uphill. Okay, keeps control of the car, keeping it together. Topic, first place with My Bad and Randomize. Once again, how will Randomize attack this corner this time? Very, very tight. Very nice. It's just what he needs. He's holding on to 3rd. Oh, and Topic, My Bad, fighting it out. Topic, got it. He got it by the last block. He got it. And we go into the final round. Let's check out those scoreboards now, as Topic will go over Big Howie now into the final round. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. The last round. Falco over 100-point lead. Incredible job. Let's watch the winner's perspective. Right now, Topic's got a good lead right now. Holding on to it. Sets up very nicely through this section. He's looking good. He's looking good. Can anyone challenge him? My bad is over half a second behind. Just kind of shows you how good of a run Topic is on right now. And it's gone. Going to the rest of the players here. Oh my god, it's a fiesta. We're in with OK Boomer, Randomize, and Topic. And he's got it. He's got it. The 51 flat Randomize almost getting him there. Very close. And is that GG or not? No one is saying GG. Yep, and there's GG. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your conclusion of match 2, Group D. We'll go up here and look at the scores. Very interesting. We had some comebacks here for sure. But very tough match. Very, very tough match. And there you have it. That will be the conclusion for today's casting. Let's see if the new maps are out. Not quite. Not quite. Maybe we can go ahead and check out Circuit Mania. They have the stats. Oh, are they? They are. Oh no, it's looks like we are around 33 of 36 here. In match C, a little bit of a mishap in this round. As we have 2 final rounds to go. Not sure what happened here, but it looks like it's a big adjustment incoming. See how our players do. What a test of endurance and patience from these guys. That is a long time, a lot of driving, back to back to back. Seems there was a power outage amongst one of the players. As we see, Matrix, Obito, Odaz not ducked. Okay, okay. Very interesting. Matrix looking really good. Well, of course, we'll have to see what the actual point total is when we come out of it and see Circuit Mania. But he's got another win. Got another win there. That's a legit round. And the leaderboard, you can't really predict the leaderboard with 11 extra rounds. You don't know what is real and what is fake. It's tough. It's tough. I don't know. I can't get a reading here. 11 extra rounds that will not count, but we can't see that right now. Very tough. Very tough to predict. Obito, the French driver here, first place into the second uphill. And like he's got it. Oh no. All right. Just the one round remaining. That's a really nice time from Obito. What the heck? That's sick. That's a sick time. All right. And here we go into the final round of the day. It's hard to say who's actually winning here and who's not. We'll have to just check the results when they come out. But we're on round 36 of 36 in match C on the second map today, the ice map. After this, we'll be getting new styles to play for week 2. So make sure you check out the maps that are being dropped, figure out who's playing what, and get it together. Get practicing. Ooh, Obito, very nice finisher. Can he clutch it in this last run? Yes, he's got it. Very nice. For the brand, Matrix, Fegley, Devils, Odaz, Prout, and Gilga. Very cool. Did GG's come out in the chat? They will need a lot of time to adjust scores? I don't think so. I think they can just delete rounds, whole rounds. We'll see, though. Maybe I'm imagining things. So here is your scuffed leaderboard. And let's go into it. So, welcome back, everyone. Hit a quick refresh here and see if anything changed. Now, some of these results are not finalized. But we'll see. Yeah, double D, double D, double D for match 1. Of course, Flight, double D, new Onyx, Cheap Sharky. Very interesting. Very interesting. Week 2 should be FS and Mixed. Very nice. Okay. Well, very cool, you guys. What a great day of driving. I guess we will have to check back in on these stats later on to see who actually won. We had a couple matches have some hiccups, but other than that, I think that's everything I have for you guys today. I think that's it. You guys have any final thoughts? You guys hyped for next week? Excited for the maps? Did someone do better or worse than you expected? Did anyone expect the double D dominance from match 1? This is incredible. Cool to see player scores as well throughout this. Wonder if there is a boom. There it is. Interesting. Okay. Hand hurts. It's been a long day. It has been a long day. That is for sure. Very cool stats. Very cool stats. But I think that's it. That's it, everyone. Here are the temporary points right now. Double D did really well. 42. It's a nice 6-point margin over second, which is only 4 points, then 4 points, then tied. So, yeah, very crazy. I don't know. Does an admin want to raid someone? I'm sure there are people. Yeah, you gotta raid Unan, you know. That's the guy. That's the guy right there. But if not, if there's no raid, I can't really tell. I will just have to end it myself. If that's okay. Okay, and we're rating, guys. Make sure to go be nice to Unanimous Indecision as we get out of here. Guys, check back in on the new maps and the new caster for next week. Very excited. All right. Have a good one. Have a good Saturday.